Yeah. From the BART train to a tour bus, still the same game except I'm pulling more sluts, more butts, more bucks, never giving more.
Hello, it's your boy Onich_TV313, and what I'm going to be telling you is, showing you guys is a little, me basically on the same map that I always pub stomp on, Genesis, and, just watch the Onich. Just watch the Onich, okay? It's about to pop up right now. Now, y'all, what I actually decided to do was turn this into a clan recruitment, video. I didn't know how to do a voiceover, or didn't feel like downloading anything in order to do a voiceover. So what I'm gonna do is I made a video, now I'm recording over it with OBS and all that other good stuff. So I'm a little bit sick, so excuse me if I sniff. I believe in this game I dropped 50 and 20 and like 12 and 12. I sacrificed caps to hit the 50 bomb, I ain't gonna lie. But still, 12 captures is a lot. Smacking objective wise and KD wise, I always smack on this map. I always drop at least 40. So, you know, it was nice to hit 50. I hit 70 on this map before. I believe that's my max. But, you know, of course we are, you know, trying to, you know, get better, of course. It's always room for improvement. But back to my clan. So, you know, I had a clan, of course, you guys know that, and we had like nine members, but I restarted it because people wasn't basically dedicated, or, you know, basically they wasn't dedicated, okay? So I refused to have a clan in which, you know, people do not, you know, take the clan serious. They just gonna, you know, put the clan, you know, they not basically having our clan as a priority. So, like, you know, they do something like, let's see, go to something unimportant. You know, if it's important, then I can understand missing some, you know, missing out on practice or doing something like that. But if you don't have nothing important to do, and, you know, then, you know, don't don't miss out on practice. You know what I'm saying? We had like a tournament, as y'all know, like a while ago on the 25th. But, you know, for that, I say for that that alone, we practiced about 1 hour for 1 week out of a whole month, which is wrong, because, you know, people kept missing days. People always got off early, you know, during this practice. You know, you took the whole day off, put 1 hour in, you know, us training, and then I said training, but us, you know, practicing just for you to leave in 1 hour, and then basically that alone. But I mean, that's good. That was better from what previously happened. Like at first, we never practiced actually, but still, that's not enough, man. If you want to be successful at anything, you have to practice and work hard towards it, right? So that showed that they wasn't dedicated. But let me get into it. So um, we are a competitive slash pub stomping clan. Everyone from the old SHA can try out. Again, no grudges. No, I ain't gonna hold no grudges against you. But they gonna have to, you know, change their ways basically. If you know what I'm saying, if we set a date, if it's, you know what I'm saying, you join that date basically, unless you got something important, like, you know, your mom told you to go to the store or something like that, you know. I mean, I can understand something like that. You can't help that, you know, your family doing this, or you have to go to a funeral or something like that, you know, important. So, you know what I'm saying, and then you got to tell us about it, of course. You know what I'm saying? Don't just, you know, be absent, and, you know, we just gonna think you said, oh, nigga, skip this clan, you know. That's what we gonna assume. So you gotta at least, you know, tell us what's going on. So um the clan requirements is to be active, to play with your team as much as possible. So don't just, you know, of course, you know, everybody need breaks and all, but don't just, you know, avoid us because you playing with your friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't we all play together? And plus, that will build our, you know, chemistry towards playing with each other. So why not? You feel me? Do you feels me? Okay. Be good at the game. Of course, you gotta have gun skills and all that other good stuff. Um, be active when you're on the game. So basically, when you most people like playing a lot of games. Other games other than Infinite Warfare. I'm cool with that. But when you own, try as much. If you're on Infinite Warfare, try to play with us as much as possible. We want to build that chemistry and that teamwork, so you know your teammates by heart. You want, all the pros, got used to each other first before they became pros. They just didn't, YOLO swag it out. They had built strategies, got built chemistry between their teammates, and now they perfected their teamwork. And now, basically, you know what I'm saying. Well, I'm getting to after that. Tell us when you can't play specifically. I mean, especially if it's like over 3 days. Okay, so say you can't play for a week or something. You tell us that. Like, say you can say you poor or something, and you can't, like, you have to wait 3 days until you get your money to pay your PlayStation fee or whatever. Then you tell us beforehand, so we don't have to be like, why this person haven't been online, wondering why you haven't been online, or thinking that maybe you have left the clan, or decided just to say skip Call of Duty, I'm retiring. So yeah, um, oh, you must be able to play within my time zone. So like, well, I play 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Well, most likely, sometimes I even extend it to 12 a.m. So, Eastern time zone. If you can't play during that time, then don't try out. I mean, I have tried a lot of people out where they made it into the clan. They was very good, but couldn't fit our time schedule. So I don't even want to waste time and get my hopes up on somebody that can't even play during the time that I choose. That we usually be on. Okay. Don't miss a practice or anything unless unless it's something important. We already said that. Try to try to improve yourself, what I'm saying, not only just yourself, but as a team in general. So, of course, work on your own skill. What I'm saying, that is a requirement, to try to become better at the game. You don't just, stick at, we're not fine with being, just original clan. We trying to be good. Okay, we trying to better ourselves and better our team as a unit. So that's, basically our goal, to become one of the best. Well, that's at least my goal, and I want that to be my team's goal also. So, um, try it. Let's see. Oh, try to Oh yeah, we want loyal people also. What I'm saying, we don't want people that have multiple clans. We prefer. I mean, if you do, we got to be top priority. And if we're not top priority, we don't want you to try out for the clan. Because we want to be the best, and we want the best basically. If you want to start your own clan, what I'm saying, just stick with your own clan, bro. We don't. We just want the best of the best to be in our team, and if you're a part of that team and the best of the best, for you to be dedicated to our team, not to multiple other teams, and basically wasting our time because you're not dedicated. So other than that, let's see. So, oh, if you're not good at the game, please don't try out. I have played against many people who go negative every single game and still try out. I'm like, bro, your skill level is not that good, so why would you even waste my time? When I'm asking for pub stompers, you're not a pub stomper or you're a competitive player. Why waste the time? I don't get why some people do that, but they do that, and it's a little bit annoying. I mean, like, I don't be wanting to hurt people's feelings like that, but sometimes, I mean, I give it to it. I mean, I tell you the truth if you ask for it. You feel me? I call myself a real man. You know what I'm saying? So, I give you the realness if you ask for it. Um, so basically, let me just say basically what we don't want. If you're not good at the game, don't try out. If you're not going to be dedicated, don't try out. Um, Once we learn strategies, we can do um, UMGs and all that other good stuff. But first, you have to learn the strategies, and then what I'm saying. Well, first you have to. That's if you after you pass the tryouts. So yeah, after you pass the tryouts, we're gonna be doing competitive, but you have to first learn the strategies. Usually that's the whole point of just like how I said, my last clan didn't practice enough. You have to come to these little meetings. That of course they're gonna be like six to well, we'll base it off of what time y'all can get on, but usually it's gonna be around 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. I understand people work, so our last practice was like 6 to 8. Of course, nobody showed up. That was a big problem. So that's what made me start. That was one of the other reasons why I started. And this was the day of tournament day. No, for the last week we didn't practice, so it was a little bit annoying for me. And let's see, I'm gonna replay this just because I'm not finished. Let's see. To be very skilled at the game, that is a requirement. Me saying that you want to messaging me saying that you want to try out is a requirement. You know, you have to, oh yeah, and it's 4 roles to a competitive team. It is anchor, um, it's anchor, slayer, support, and OBJ. So me, I'm necessarily a OBJ slash support player. That is my main role, 2 roles of a competitive team. But I can usually play any and every, what I'm saying, role. So, but I prefer those 2 roles. And basically we want to know what you can be. Basically, we want somebody that can be all around, but when you try out for the clan, message me saying that what are your 2 main roles, and basically that helped me know what your play style is and all that other good stuff. After, well, I'm gonna know it from you trying out also, but just message me saying that you want to try out and your 2 roles that you could play. Please have a mic, and then after that you'll 1v1 me. After playing pubs, and saying you showing me your skill level, we end up 1v1ing. And then after all of that, and you say you make it and everything is perfect, you can practice. You can do basically play on my time, like 6 to 10 p.m. Eastern time zone. Then we'll make a HSA account for basically everybody and all that other good stuff. So for example, mine would be HSA underscore onich underscore TV313, and somebody else's would probably be like HSA underscore whatever his name is. The rest will be his name. So, that's basically all I have to say. And add my PSN if you want to try out. A lot of people I have noticed been adding my HSA underscore orange underscore TV313 account. You don't need to add that account. What you need to do is add this account that I'm playing on right now, orange underscore TV313, and basically, that's how you try out. I'll be on this. I'm only gonna be on the HSA underscore orange underscore TV. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.